everywhere. Anyone is welcome to visit. And we go through our rough business stuff that we need to cover, and then we go out and we live stream. We let each one of our teammates be featured, and then we go through and refer everyone as far as who we are and what it is that we do. So to get started, we would like to have any shout outs. Does anyone have anyone they want to give a special shout out to?
Yeah, I have to give a shout out to Randy. You know, he made a connection for me. I'm connecting with someone that it's been really helpful for me and my clients. And give us some suggestions on help our clients with banking. So thanks, Randy, for the introduction.
I appreciate it. Actually, I should. This is one that's long overdue. I got to give a shout out to Candido because he referred over somebody we've been working with, and Candido can tell you this guy is just doing so well, but he needs a team built around him. So me and Candido have just been putting the pieces together, and it's been really great. So thanks.
Excellent. And I want to give a shout out for Jonathan for everything he does. I mean, he's always going in and just the work he's helping and things that I do with him, but he is always looking for ways to do those nonprofit volunteer items and in the environment. And just want to give Jonathan a shout out for all the stuff he does beyond work related.
Thank you.
John, did you get chickens yet?
It's funny. I was going to give you a shout out for educating me on all that. So Desiree has been teaching me, I want to get chickens so that we can start having our own chickens and eggs. And Desiree was teaching me all about chickens. And, one of the most groundbreaking things I've learned is a chicken is only $15. I used to think a chicken would cost you
less.
Yeah, I used to thought it would be like $500 to buy a chicken. But Des, in all seriousness, Desiree, you're a wealth of knowledge about many, many things. So just a shout out to you, and Dennis, thank you for the compliment.
Oh, no problem. And my final shout out goes out to Drew. I mean, Drew is always reaching out for ways to help other businesses. I watch him do it all the time. He's shouted out stuff for me. So I just want to thank Drew for everything he does out there. He's one of the big networkers out there, always looking out for other companies. I appreciate that, Drew.
You're welcome.
Awesome. All right. With that said, let's turn over to Desiree.
All right. Thank you, Dennis. For those of you who don't know me as well, my name is Desiree Halleck, and I own Clarence Services, which is a marketing agency for startups and small businesses. And today I just want to go over a couple of tips on how to use email marketing as a sales tool. And I will be very careful not to go over my 10 minutes. And then I'm going to end it with a really quick success story about one of my clients who's actually been on Relax Teams a long time ago. So the first thing is, here are some steps to some great email marketing. I don't know if any of you are doing this or engaging with email marketing or using it as a sales tool, but it does work. It's not dead like people think. And it's a really great way to nurture your leads. So the first thing you want to do is choose a platform that is suitable for your business and your budget. You can find free versions of email marketing tools like HubSpot or MailChimp, where you can send up to 2,000 emails per month for free. So you can look into those. Of course, as you start growing your email marketing list, you're going to start paying for it, but then that's also a sign of success, right? So it's okay. It's justified. And then once you choose the right platform for you, there's like HubSpot, there's Constant Contact, there's MailChimp, there's Pardot for Salesforce. There's a whole bunch of different ones. Then you want to make sure that you understand who you are marketing to. So know your audience. Once you know who your audience is, then you want to segment your list. So if you are a shoe store, a lot of my clients will say, I'll ask them, like, what are your segments? Where are your revenue streams coming from? And a lot of them will say, well, like, let's say they own a shoe store. Well, shoes, I sell shoes. That's my one revenue stream. It's not true though, because if you sell athletic shoes to men and flip-flops to young women and toddler shoes to parents, Those are three very different segments, and therefore you are going to need three very different messaging on your email campaigns. So always keep that in mind. As specific as you can be to each of your segments, that's what you're looking for from an email marketing standpoint. So once you segment your list, you match your messaging, just like I mentioned. And you want to make sure that you are customizing your landing pages. Okay. So let's say you are looking at the toddler shoes for parents, or, for their kids. If they are on reading an email about that, don't send them to the homepage of your website. You have to send them to a landing page that has more information about toddler shoes. So if you do send them to your homepage, you're going to lose them. And you're probably not going to get them to complete that call to action that you're looking for, like maybe, buying the shoes or getting more information somehow, or them giving you their information. So make sure you are customizing your landing pages. And then you also want to be consistent with your emails. If you're depending on the value of and how beneficial your messaging is to your audience, you can do it a few times a week. Some people like to start with, once every 2 weeks. And then once they get the data back and they're analyzing what messaging is more engaging, then they can start doing it more frequently before they lose all their list from unsubscribes and hard bounces. You don't want them to block you. So just make sure that you play around with your consistency. But once you choose that, make sure you are consistent so that they can start expecting when you get information from them, or they get information from you. I'm sorry. And then what I want to focus on for this is analyze your data and follow up. This is so important for email marketing. You can send a bunch of emails, but if you're not following up and you're not analyzing the success of your email marketing campaigns, then you're not going to optimize, you're not going to get better, and you're probably not going to get anything out of it. And then you need to keep growing your contact list. So have a growth plan, whether that's going to conferences, whether that's purchasing lists, or whether that's using databases like Lead 411 or Zoom Info. And then of course, be patient, because none of this happens overnight. So let's talk about analyzing the performance of your emails. Every modern email marketing platform these days, they have measurable KPIs, key performance indicators, that you can use to understand whether you're succeeding in your campaigns or not. And it also helps you to understand whether you're getting an ROI from your email marketing campaigns. So some of those KPIs can be open rates. This is an example of the back end of HubSpot on emails and the data you can collect. So here's an open rate. You have click rates. This is how engaged they are with your email content. And then you have, total deliveries. You have how many bounces, how many unsubscribes. And then what you want to do is, if you have low open rates, then you want to work on your subject lines. If you have high open rates but low click rates, then you want to work on the content of your email, because people, once it means that they're engaged by your subject lines. So they're opening your emails, but once they look through your content, they're not interested enough to click through and get more information. So what I want to focus on right now is, for using this as a sales tool, what I want you to do is, in your click rate section of your emails, click on the actual number or on the percentage. And what it will do is give you a list of everybody who actually clicked on your emails. And there are also heat maps on the back ends of these sales or of these marketing platforms, where you can see which link they actually clicked on. What you want to do is send this list to your sales team. If you're a one-man operation, then you can call them. But if you have a sales team, send them to the sales team. And I am telling you right now that these are hot leads, because they are actually engaged enough with your content that they're clicking through to probably your website or a video or a blog or wherever you sent them to. And then you have some icebreaker to talk about because you know which content they were actually engaged with. And your conversion rates will soar. They will absolutely increase because you are being very targeted with your cold calling, which isn't cold anymore. It's actually hot calling. So that's a way for you to use your marketing platforms as a sales tool. And then I also want to go over a success story that I have with one of my current clients. I think we started last August where we built 2 of their websites. They have 2, they're in Dennis, it's Instant Answer, if you remember, Steve, and I think you use their services actually. But Instant Answer is they are a virtual answering service, and they've been around for 50 years, but it's a family-owned company and they didn't do much marketing in the past. And now that Steve is in charge, he wanted to invest in marketing. And that's how he found me. And so they eventually worked up to investing about $500 a month. Remember, you have to be patient with your marketing investments because it takes time to set in and kick in and for things actually to give you a return on your investment. But what that covers is the fractional chief marketing officer services. That's 10 hours a week for them. We do 2 emails a week, industry focused emails. We create 2 videos a week for them. Right now, I think they're at about 104 videos just for one of the companies. We do 1 blog a week. We do social media posts every day. And then that includes any and all website updates in terms of content, videos, blogging, all of that kind of stuff. We grow their list. It also includes us growing their list on Lead 411. They also have started to go to trade shows to increase their list as well. They probably started with about 200 or 2,000 contacts when I first came on board, and they're around 10,000 right now. Just so you guys know the size of their email marketing list. So we send the 2 industry focused emails per week, and we link those emails to their videos, to their blogs on their websites, and to promotions and to customized landing pages. And they are now up to, so at about the 5 to 6 month mark, they started breaking even with their revenue coming in. Now they have 20 accounts that are linked specifically back to our email marketing campaigns, and they're bringing in 10,000 a month revenue. So now they're doubling their investment, and that because it's a subscription model, that's just going to grow over time. And so I just wanted to share that with you, that, you know, marketing works. It doesn't happen. I remember at the 4-month mark, they called me and they were so concerned, like, what's going on? We're not making the 5,000 back. What should we do? And I'm like, just be patient, just hold on a little bit longer. And then, you know, now we're a year later and we're starting to really reap those benefits. So I wanted to just, you know, share that kind of success story and the sales marketing tool the email marketing tool at using that as a sales tool with all of you. And if you have any questions, let me know.
Excellent. Great job. Great job.
Thanks, everyone.
Sorry about that. A little difficulty not being in my normal environment here. Sorry about this.
Hey, Desiree,
Yes.
wondering if sometime you can do a segment just on KPIs.
Yeah, sure.
Like what is a KPI? You know, the whole.
Yeah. Yeah, they're key performance indicators. And so
Right.
all they are measurable results that you can kind of take a baseline of something, like let's say an open rate is 20%. And as you're sending emails, that open rate either increases in percentage or decreases or stays the same it allows you to understand your success rates over time and whether your campaigns are actually working. So the engagement rates or click-through rates are another way to come up with that. But there's, I mean, endless amounts of KPIs that you want to be working on. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely talk about that from a marketing standpoint in general, for sure. It's a good question.
Very good. So we have to get going and get started. We do have one visitor here today. We had two. Unfortunately, I bumped one off the phone because they didn't come in on the time. I apologize for that. Mr. T, would you want to give 45 seconds or less to explain exactly what it is you do?
Yes, good morning. I'm actually in my car, so still off camera. Again, Michael Teague, my 9 to 5. I'm the Area Director of Business Development for Suncrest Hospice. We deal in comfort care, serving South Jersey, Burlington, Camden, Gloucester counties. Also, I am a digital entrepreneur with I Am Master Academy, and it is a platform. It is a platform that teaches people independently with mentors how to learn to trade and invest in cryptocurrency and Forex. And so happy to be here and looking forward to continuing to be part of the group. I don't know if we can leave our contact information in the chat. If so, I will leave my cell phone number. And thank you again. Jacob, thanks a lot, buddy.
Please do. All right. So these are some available positions that we currently have. Every team member gets their own card and is able to reserve their spot on the team. Anyone can come visit. Once you visit, we'll show you how to go about becoming a permanent member of Rural Access Teams, Team Central Jersey. And with that said, I'll kick it off. My name is Dennis Harabin. I am a tax specialist, CPA. What we do is we help people, we obsess about helping people to retain more of what they earn. And in particular, we like to work with small businesses and have them leverage tax credits. Right now, there are a number of tax credits that most businesses are eligible for. They just aren't aware of what they need to do to be eligible and to maximize that return on that tax credit eligibility. So you want to definitely maximize your exposure and to tax credits, because tax credits are where the government actually pays the taxes for you. So nothing comes out of pocket. And sometimes it's actually turns refundable, as most people saw with the stimulus packages. Next up, we have Paul.
Thank you very much. My name is Paul Taubman. My company is called Digital Maestro. We're a website and marketing agency here in Somerville, New Jersey. And this morning, what I want to talk about is a conversation I had with somebody who's going through the pipeline, a current prospect. They had an interest in finding out about websites and how we can work together. And although we spent about 30 minutes talking about things, a lot of the time, even though she wasn't a client yet, it was about educating them, showing them the important things and discussing traits of websites that people need to know about. So a lot of times you can get your neighbor's daughter's boyfriend who's home from college and on parole to build you a website. But if they don't know what the ways to make it a marketing tool, it's not going to help you. So Paul Taubman from Digital Maestro, where we harmonize your online strategy. Next up, Lisa.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Devorin, and I am passionate about health and wellness and helping others find their health and wellness. I personally lost 25 pounds over 3 years ago now, and am amazed at how just losing 25 pounds could make such a difference in how I feel and in my mood. And myself personally, I got rid of aches and pains, I have more energy, and my mood has increased. Health is something that everyone deserves, and it's attainable, especially as we go into the holidays. I can help you enjoy the holidays and navigate them and feel better about yourself afterwards. So I'd love to connect. Please go to my website, stayhealthylivebetter.com. And I'd love to connect with anyone who's looking for some help. Next up is Candido.
Thank you, Lisa. Good morning, everybody. My name is Candido Rodriguez. I'm a financial advisor with Northwestern Mutual. And what we do is help business owners and families bring the dreams and goals to life by helping them develop a financial plan, aligning those aspirations with their finances. We've done all of us have done some level of planning, whether it's mortgages, credit card. What we do is center it throughout the plan and make sure that everything works out, looking at the future. It's the way for you to live today while planning for tomorrow. But anything from education planning, retirement, and it's areas that we can help. So Candido Rodriguez with Northwestern Mutual. Next on board is Desiree. Oh, sorry, Jonas.
Hi, this is Jonas DeVita. I'm the owner of Access Commercial Door. We're a commercial door and hardware supplier to general contractors and end users. So, if you're putting up a new building or you're renovating your office and you're going to be looking for, new doors and new locks, or you need a skilled locksmith and team, we can certainly help you. We work with some customers directly. For instance, we're doing a large project over at Colgate to update their electrical rooms so people can get out safely if there's ever any kind of electrical issue. So there's a lot of different reasons that we work with folks, but we've got great service and great pricing, and we're factory direct. Up next is George Pizzo.
Hi, everyone. Yes, this is George with Caring Transitions. We're a relocation specialist team. And what we do is if you're selling your home or business, we will help you liquidate all of your belongings, stuff that you've accumulated in that house for the last 40 or 50 years. We run estate sales, auctions, and most recently we have a consignment shop where we can place your items for sale on consignment. And so it's George with Caring Transitions, and not sure if she's here today, but next up is Rochelle.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Rochelle DeCrescendo. I'm a physical therapist, and my practice is The Healing Journey. I'm located in Clinton, and I help people live a pain-free lifestyle, active pain-free lifestyle. So I partner with my patients to really get to the root cause of what might be causing their aches and pains and keeping them from doing the things they love. I specialize in a type of treatment called myofascial release. So when we have restrictions in our fascial system in our body, which is a three-dimensional connective tissue web that kind of holds us all together, when there's restrictions in that web, it causes pain and dysfunction. And oftentimes those restrictions are missed by traditional Western medicine because they don't show up on x-rays, MRIs, or CAT scans. So by looking at the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, I help my patients to really get to the root cause of what their issues are. And up next is Tracy.
Good morning, everybody. Tracy Spiaggia of Slingshot Health Coaching. I am a mental and brain health specialist working with individuals and families who are struggling with mental illness or just brain challenges. I am unique in the services that I provide in that I take a look at the biology, the actual material brain, and we try from a functional perspective, meaning diet, lifestyle, try to determine why the brain is struggling. So it's a beautiful and very powerful addition to the traditional route of therapy and pharmaceutical. It's something that is overlooked because it's not very well known, but it is my passion and mission to empower families to appreciate this therapy. You can find me at slingshothc.com, and up next is Randy.
Hey everyone, Randy Morgan, branch manager at M&T Bank in Denville, working with small businesses to get them where they need to go. What I find is small businesses, they're really good at what they do, or else, they wouldn't be in business very long. But when it comes to finances and the other things, that's where they struggle, and that's where I step in. So my goal is with every small business is to build goals for them and watch them grow and help them grow. And eventually we build a team around them for all their needs. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop. So anybody who's looking for, an account review or just general advice, please do not hesitate to reach out. My details are in the chat. Email me, call me. Thank you. M&T Bank, Randy, Denville. Up next is Jeannie.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeannie Asante. I'm come from the Staten Island market. I have a company called I Dream of Jeannie that's been in existence since 1988. And it is a combination and a portfolio of many companies. But today I want to highlight identity theft protection. Most of us know how important it is to have car insurance and health insurance. We don't understand the importance of having identity insurance. And that's what this is, insuring your identity to make sure that no one can walk away with it and do whatever they want with it. So if you want to know what it's like to have identity insurance and to make sure that your ID and your family's identity is protected, reach out to Jeannie Asante. Next up, Jake.
Good morning, everyone. Jake Miola, Jake of all trades, man of many companies. So today I'm going to highlight the Legal Shield side of things. So if you have kids, if you've ever gotten a moving violation or your kids have, if you have not yet prepared your will or living will as your health directives, if you've ever had a repairman botch a job or not show up and not commit to what they had done, or if you've ever had an online purchase go awry, when you order things from China, things sometimes don't end up exactly how they were supposed to. If you've answered yes to any of those questions, we should definitely talk and see how Legal Shield can help you as a consumer access your legal rights and have the justice that you deserve. Visit jakeofalltrades.info for more information. And next up is Anthony.
You're muted, Dennis.
Sorry, most businesses do need insurance. Anthony is a commercial lines producer. So if you need any services on commercial business insurance, reach out to Anthony. Next up, we have Jonathan.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jonathan with Business Owner Browser. We are committed to helping you automate your business. And we do that through learning how you currently operate with your people, process, tools, and technology. We show you some of the art of the possible, some of the newest and greatest technologies out there. And we really help automate your entire business, which saves you time, saves you money, and also helps increase your revenue. And we do this through a bunch of different ways. And one of the best things about it is a lot of these things can be baked back into tax credits that you didn't know existed. So through the art of the possible, through Business Owner Browser, we show you how to save money and better your business. So give us a shout out today. Next up is Erin.
Again, Erin isn't here today. Erin is a real estate professional. She focuses in northern and central New Jersey. If you're looking to sell a home, buy a home, even if you're a little bit out before you're ready to do it, you want to reach out to Erin. Next up, we have Robert.
You may have stepped away.
Yeah,
I'm
so
here.
Robert,
I'm back. I'm sorry, dealing with clients. Hey, Robert Bura. I'm the public adjuster in the group. I teach and educate people the truth about insurance. I'll give you a perfect example. A member of this group just sent me their insurance policy to do a policy review. First thing I noticed, they have a $400,000 deductible. I mean, a $400,000 gap in their policy. So if someone were going to sue them for their largest asset, their home, unless they came up with $400,000, they're going to have a big problem. And you know who I'm talking about because you're the only person who just sent me their policy. Next up is Chris.
Chris isn't here today. Chris runs On the Bus training. On the Bus, he has a weekly weekly virtual networking group. He has virtual trade shows. Go to On the Bus training, onthebus.biz, and see more about what Chris has to offer. Next up, we have Danelle.
Hi, everyone. I'm Danelle Bingle. I am a personal trainer and group exercise instructor. I help people have fun while they're exercising and getting healthy, particularly if they're not really confident enough to go to the gym or don't have time to go to the gym. Right now, I'm really focused on a healthy holiday challenge that I'm running. So many of us maybe overindulge a little bit between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I am focused on helping my clients stay the course throughout the holiday, enjoy the holidays, but also feel good about themselves and feel good in their bodies. And next up, it looks like Karen.
Karen isn't here today. Karen particularly helps women with heart health. She is a professional in diagnosing and in preventive treatments for heart disease. Next up, we have our videographer, Tim.
Hello, everyone. How are you? My name is Tim Stollery. As a working journalist for more than 25 years, I'm a professional storyteller, an artist who uses images, sounds, words, and deep research to tell stories. My work has been recognized with many awards, including 3 Mid-Atlantic Regional Emmys. I've spent the last 10 years shooting a variety of projects, editing on Final Cut Pro 10, as well as other digital video editing, web-based editing platforms. And my standard line is I will shoot anything except weddings and porn. Next up is, who's next up? Chris.
Caitlin's up next.
Caitlin, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Caitlin is a licensed sales assistant for mortgages. She works with rate.com. If you're looking to get mortgage rates, they can't stay this low forever. Talk to Caitlin. Next up, we have Drew. Drew, you're muted, sir.
Bad habit I have there. So we don't sell anything. We are the largest independent cost reduction consulting firm in North America. I'm Drew Duraney and my company is Schooley Mitchell. 85% of businesses are burning money, which means spending more than they should to their service providers. We help clients reduce their costs on utilities, telecom, merchant services, waste, courier service, electronic signature, fleet management, and soon to be launched software as a service or SaaS. We only share in the savings we create for our clients. We have helped more than 24,000 clients and keep a database of all pricing we have obtained for them. It gives us a lot of clout and a lot of knowledge. Drew Duraney, Schooley Mitchell, we increase your profit. We are your vendor watchdogs.
Next up, we have Project Scholarship.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and I'm one of the team members part of Project Scholarship. So Project Scholarship is a 501c nonprofit organization that was built by students and for students. And the goal of this organization is to help students come out of school and just graduate with less debt by connecting employers with students and just giving students a chance to complete employer and sign projects in return for a chance to gain a micro scholarship. And this is beneficial for students because it gives students the chance to gain work experience by doing a project for a company, and they have a chance to gain a scholarship to help fund their tuition. And this is also helpful for businesses and employers because it minimizes the risk of hiring new employees and interns, as Project Scholarship will allow the employer to see what students are made of rather than solely recruiting based on a resume. And we're always looking to improve, so I'm gonna leave a link in the chat, and any feedback would be greatly appreciated.
Dennis, you're muted.
Sorry. Thank you so much, Brandon. So with that, we are done with today's stream. Feel free to join us anytime, every Wednesday, 8 a.m. You can go out to relaxteams.com, find the Zoom link, just come on and feel free to introduce yourself, and we look forward to having you as part of the team. Thank you.